The hardest part is when people freeze and do nothing. So we've got to get their mindset saying, what is it your biggest concern is? Help me. And when I say we're just going to wait and see, help me understand, what are you waiting and see for? What are you looking to move that would make you more comfortable to go out and purchase a home? What is that trigger? And some will tell you, well, I'm just waiting to see if the rates go down. Okay, well, let's talk about the rates. If you found a house now and the rates go down, we get you the cheaper rate. So that's not that hard to do. So is there a home you found or like in the category you're in now with the rate? And get them talking, right? Because they don't know. They have not gone through it.
So what about working with buyers, right? Like, we know that from a sell side, you've talked about resetting their mind, reconditioning their mindset, yep. Right? And through education.
Yep.
And then every presentation that you do on the listing side should be like you're competing against the number one agent in your community, right? So going above and beyond as much as you possibly can. What about on the buy side? Like, where are people going to do, or where should they be going to get more buyers, right? In the conversations and marketing and assisting them.
Yeah. And some of them get stuck because they've never been through an interest rate shift, right? So we tell them all the time, marry the home, not the rate, right? We understand the rate has an impact on what you qualify for. We do know that. But if you're still looking for a home and it still meets your criteria, maybe it's not your 750s, but if you could find something you love in the 650s that you qualify for, two things can happen. Anytime the rate moves to a more advantage, there's always a refi opportunity. They'll be chomping at the bit to do that because I work with mortgage folks. That's what they tell me all day long. So you'll always have that advantage. The goal is find the home that still maximizes what you want to do and accomplish as a family, and focus on just that. Don't let the rate get in your way, other than for qualifying purposes, because the rates will go up and they will go down. And when they go down, you could benefit from the downside of that. When they go up, if you're locked in, great, doesn't matter. You're definitely going to be mad if they go up higher and you didn't buy a house. So I get it's a waiting game. The hardest part is when people freeze and do nothing. So we've got to get their mindset saying, what is it your biggest concern is? Help me. And when I say we're just going to wait and see, help me understand, what are you waiting and see for? What are you looking to move that would make you more comfortable to go out and purchase a home? What is that trigger? And some will tell you, well, I'm just waiting to see if the rates go down. Okay, well, let's talk about the rates. If you found a house now and the rates go down, we get you the cheaper rate, right? So that's not that hard to do. So is there a home you found or like in the category you're in now with the rate? And get them talking, right? Because they don't know. They have not gone through it. They'll say, well, what if the rates go up? What happens then? Well, then I guess I can't buy into that. Okay, so what's the motivation of you buying a house? What is the need? Now, that's the most important part anyway, is what is their motivation?
Right.
Are they moving for jobs, school systems? They're growing out of their house and they can't possibly live another year with 4 kids under a 2-bedroom house. Like, what is their motivation? Because not everyone's going to be as motivated. Some will just sit and wait because they're not motivated. That's okay. But don't spend every waking hour on them. Nurture them, right. Stay friendly with them, provide them information, keep them in tune. Find the ones that still have the motivation. We have a need. We're going to do this. We just got to figure out what to do, and then educate them. And if you're not that good at it, bring in your mortgage partner to help them too, that can communicate that here's what this can do. Don't be the expert on all things.
Yeah. I mean, you could just I would say get an interest rate report from your mortgage person of historical rates over the last 25 with a little face. We are here, right?
Yeah.
Because you will see, even though rates were lower on that historical chart, they're still pretty darn low. Heaven forbid you don't qualify for the $897,000 house anymore. You're at the 720 mark, but I mean, I get it, I do, but at the end of the day, like, that one visual that's being shared in all these different Facebook groups right now, I think is absolutely perfect.
Yep. It gives perspective because they don't have it. It's, they're watching the news, they hear something from somebody at the office, they didn't know what they were talking about, and they take it as, this is how it is, as valid truth.
Yeah, the news doesn't help things.
No, it doesn't at all. It doesn't help at all. It puts people into a frozen mode. And people make money in markets that go up and down. Where you don't make money is when it stops, when no one does anything. Right. So we've got to help them understand what the real issue is and what they're waiting for. If they just say, well, I'm just waiting to see what rates do. Okay, well, where do you think it needs to be for you to now say it's go time? Sometimes they just have a wrong perspective of everything and need a conversation about it.
Yeah, like right now, I mean, with interest rates, right, in that situation with the buyer, you could very easily say like, well, interest rates were lower and you could buy more house, but the problem was people were overpaying.
Couldn't find the house.
And there was no inventory. So I get that you wanted to go back, but it was highly competitive. There wasn't a ton of inventory. Right now, inventory is on the rise. So you actually have a much bigger variety and selection of homes that you actually might be able to get for a quote unquote deal. And a deal could be asking price.
Asking price, yeah.
Because you know, like 8 months ago, it was like, oh no, if it's not $100,000 over asking with no contingencies, appraisal waiver, and you got to throw your cat in, the deal's not happening.
Right.
Those times have changed.
Yep.
If you want to keep getting tips, hit the subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching, and we hope you get a lot out of this.